Let's use live loops in GarageBand on the iPad while we practice learning our alphabet.
Today we're going to be working inside of GarageBand using our live loops to practice singing our ABCs. So to get started, let's go ahead and launch GarageBand. And inside of GarageBand, when we're ready to create a new project, we're going to click the plus sign. And here you may either be inside of the tracks feature like this, but we're going to head over to live loops today. Now there is a sound library. I'm going to stay away from that for today, but that's something to explore later. And we have several different choices for types of music that we can choose from. I'm just going to go ahead and select the first one as my example. So I'm going to click EDM. And you can see here that we have a lot of tracks that are, or loops, that are going to continue to loop and play over and over again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on them to get started. For example, if I tap a square, it's going to begin the live loop, or down here, you can see that I can press the symbol here that will start the launcher and play all of these items together in a loop. So let me model what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and click on the first one. You can see the music moving here. It's complete. It's complete, and it's going to keep looping over and over again until I click it again to stop. Okay, or I can click on this, and then I want it to transition to this next loop. Let me show you what I mean. Now I'll click on this one. So it'll move over. I'll click on the one underneath. It'll add. Let me click on this next one underneath. And now I'm going to click on this item and this item. So it's finishing up here, but continuing on until I turn this one off. Okay. Maybe I want to move over to these three here so I can tap those three. Okay, let me try the launcher here, and I'll launch the entire column here. Go ahead and press the stop button to stop. So I want you to think about how we can use this to practice our songs, or how to practice our ABCs, or how to practice our numbers. So we can kind of make it fun with a beat that we enjoy, okay? So what we're gonna do here in just a moment is we're gonna play around with this and practice. So I'm gonna practice singing my ABCs, and then I'm gonna hit the record button, okay? But just to save time, I'm going to just record this now and show you how this goes. So let me make sure that I go back to the beginning. So I hit the button to take me back to the beginning, so nothing is blinking anymore. I'm gonna hit the record button, and when I'm ready, I'm gonna start practicing to sing my ABCs, but in this time it's only going to be recording the music. I'm going to have to record my audio on top of it later if I want to actually create my own ABC song. Okay, so let me hit the record. So I'm recording the music that I'm playing. Okay, I hit the stop button to stop recording. So you can play around with this, but basically what I did was I just recorded the music. So I can continue to press the play button so I can keep practicing singing my ABCs. I can also head back over to our track view. There we go. And this is showing each of the different tracks from what we just recorded in that live loop area. So I'm going to use my finger and scroll and see that I have a list of these tracks available, right? So I'm gonna press play and practice so I can actually visually see when certain spaces come in. And I think I'm gonna start singing my ABCs here. Let's try this. Okay. I'm gonna hit the record button. Well, actually, I need to add my microphone. So let's go back to the microphone. I'm going to click voice. And here I can go to the fun microphone or go with the studio. Let me click OK. And I'm wondering, since it sounds like a dance party, I wonder if the megaphone will sound awesome, but I'm really not sure. Let's go ahead and hit the record button. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and back to our track switcher, or our track view. And here is my audio recording. And we can go ahead and press play to listen to our ABC song. And so I can tell that the audio is really loud for all of my tracks and maybe not loud enough for my microphone. So I want to turn the volume up really quick so I can hear myself. I'm going to slide out on the microphone. There we go. And here you can see this is allowing me to turn the volume. This is the volume up or down. So I can turn down the volume in some of these tracks, and I can turn up the volume here for my song that I'm singing. So let me do that. Here, I'm going to turn down some of these just a little bit, and I'll just move them a little bit. Here we go. And I'm going to turn my volume up just a smidge, and then let me press the play button and see what happens. R-S-T-U-D. Can you hear myself a little bit better? X, Y, and Z. I'm going to press the stop button. There we go. And let me slide this closed again. There we go. And if I hit this project button, it'll save my ABC song. But I'm going to go ahead and click on the name. Right now it says My Song 3, and I'm just going to type ABC song so that I can name it, and I'll always know that this was the ABC song that I created. So take the time and enjoy working with the live loops. Practice singing your ABCs, and if you have time, see if you can record your own ABC song.